The 26 in the conscious core essence or personality sun, taming power of the great or the egoist. We have rulership, trickster, or confrontation. So when we look here at the fourth variation of rulership, this is about rulership by exaggeration and by marketing, and really it's a very modern concept now. We actually market our leadership. That's what we do. Our leadership is, they have to gain resources. They put on these campaigns and they are marketed. And most of what they talk to us about is exaggeration. And he's not going to do this, but I'm going to do that. And that one's not going to do this, but I will do this. She's going to do this, but I will do this. So the 26 actually will exaggerate and market itself into a place of position, into a place of rulership. So this is very different. When we looked at 22, that was grace. So where you are really open to the concerns of the people, because grace is listening, it's attentive. The 47 was all about ruling because my people are oppressed. We got to do more. We have to help them. The 45 was that natural ruler. I'm going to tax you and I'm going to educate you and I'm going to take care of you. Now the 26 is saying, I want to be in power. I'm here to be in power. Let's get there. And that's why the 26 is about marketing, because it wants to get there. It knows it wants to get there, and it'll learn the job once it's there. So these are often, as we can recognize when we went over the circuitry, the 54 to the 32, 44 to the 26. Remember, we were taking this talent. We were taking this ambitious talent and we were massaging it all the way up the ladder. So the 26 has been learning all the way along. The 26 isn't an expert at it. It learns. It's been provided the funding. It's been given the attention to get it up the ladder. So the 26 is learning the job as it goes. So when we get to this kind of rulership, this is really where we see the ego aspect of this rulership. And that ego is claiming that it has the right to rule. And by exaggerating about what they will bring you when they get there. Again, they're the great marketers. We're marketing this commodity. So what you're going to notice here is that these are the rulers who make a lot of promises. It's not about the attention. It's not about the education. It's not about the oppression. Here, strictly is, I want to be in power and I want to be in a rulership role. So I'll make all these promises and then market the heck out of me. And that's not a good, right, wrong, or bad thing. This is how these people operate. They operate through promises. They operate through that aspect of rulership that is ego-driven. So if this is you, what you'll notice is that you naturally are in these places where you're marketing your leadership. You'll learn as you go. Get me there. I know I have the power. Now just get me there and I will rule. And then the juxtaposition cross of the trickster. Well, we now take the 47 and the 22 out and we have the 3 and the 6. So these people just trick you. They take advantage of you. They are holding the bag. That's what they're designed to do, and it's okay. So tricksters are great because there is always somebody who wants to, who needs to, and is ready, according to their incarnation cross, to be fooled. This is how this all works. There's no morality when you look at the mechanics of all of this. This is, one of the most ancient things that happen in our cultures is where the trickster is actually honored for its ability to trick people. And it can be very provocative in that sense. There's lots of different parables written about the trickster. So this is material plane stuff here, you guys. This is making money by marketing oneself into that role. And now when we look at the left angle cross of confrontation, is concerned with the need to rule for the sake of ruling. These can be very challenging people. Why? Because they are challenging authority. They are ready to confront authority. They are ready to take authority and usurp it. They want to be able to be in that place of power. So they will trick. They don't play fair. They don't want to lose. And they are very confrontational. And a lot of times these beings are so healthy to have in our world because they are taking the power away from those that really do not require it or need it or should be there. So they are going to tear down another person. They are going to trick and market their way to the top. And that's perfectly excellent how that all takes place. So people on the left angle cross of confrontation have to accept that this is who you are. This really is what it's about. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing that even compares to you. You are an archetype and you're living out that archetype. And by living out that archetype of being that trickster and confronting the leadership on our planet that shouldn't be there, that is really healthy. And what we do is we get caught up in the morality of it, and that is not necessary. So confrontation, we're confronting people's emotional stability here a lot. We're confronting leadership. So we need these people. We need these challenging people on our planet to challenge so that we really can have an experience that is correct for us. So we will chat about this as we walk through in our coaching.